and regional women are changing the face of rural industries and communities across Australia. They continue to rise to the challenges of the ever-changing landscape of farming. Through connection and collaboration, they are using their diverse experiences and skills to solve challenges, identify and address gaps in services and industry, develop new and innovative projects and processes, and create opportunities for change. The 2018 New South Wales ACT Rural Women's Award finalists are all creative and dynamic thought leaders and change makers who continue to rise to the challenge of an ever-changing landscape of farming. Whether it's improving the commercial success of startups, opening up important conversations about key issues, or establishing exciting new industries, rural women are ensuring rural and regional industries prosper now and into the future.
My name is Gillian Kilby. I'm a civil engineer and I grew up on a farm northwest of Coonamble. I now have a base in Dubbo and a base in California where I operate my business. The project came about after returning to regional Australia and seeing the delta between the services delivered in Silicon Valley and Sydney for people who are starting businesses. In 2012, I was running my business out of a farm at Walgett, and I got to a point where I stalled at the boundaries of my confidence. I don't want to see that happen to another regional business owner again. My project is called the Regional Startups Insight Study. It's about better understanding the needs of regional business owners, especially those who are on the cusp of starting a new business. The problem is there are women sitting in their homes at their kitchen benches mulling over new business ideas. There are women putting their careers on hold, and there are women accepting levels of underemployment in regional New South Wales. This study is about understanding their needs so we can push them over the edge to start their own businesses. And success for me is knowing that the women I see thriving right now in regional New South Wales is multiplied, and that those thriving women help other thriving women through mentoring and co-working together. When women in business thrive, particularly in regional New South Wales, all of society benefits. And I'm sure a lot of you have met these women. They're so contagious. They come with a warning label that says, if you hang out with me for too long, I will convince you that you can achieve anything. The Rural Women's Award is about how do you take $10,000 and create more of these contagious, thriving women in regional New South Wales. My message for women in regional New South Wales is YGT, you got this.
I'm Ginny Stevens and I'm from Mangapla in southern New South Wales. So I grew up on a farm in northern Tasmania, and that's where my passion for the agricultural industry began. And whilst I was at school down there, I also developed a passion for being fit and healthy. And those two passions drove me to start Active Farmers. Research shows that there is a very strong connection between being physically fit, having social interaction regularly, and being mentally strong. Active Farmers is a unique service in the sense that it brings the service out to small rural communities. It's designed to use local people at a grassroots level on a long-term and sustainable basis that's embedded within the communities. We have really big plans for Active Farmers as a not-for-profit organisation, and in 5 years' time we would like to see at least 70 communities that have access to this service, if not many more. And we really want to see the service make a difference to the physical health, mental health and strength of rural communities. If Active Farmers wins the Rural Women's Award, we hope to not only introduce new communities to the network, but also educate and inspire other communities. I think already in the short time being part of the alumni, I've met some fantastic people and learnt a lot. And I think the beauty of having a network like this is that you can learn so much from a whole range of different and fantastic people. I think the number one message for me is to take your health seriously. It's not selfish to spend time each week working on improving your health. If you're healthy, you are going to be a better parent, a better friend, a better family member. You're going to do better with your career It all starts from making sure you look after yourself.
My name is Shanna Juan and I live in Narrabri in northwest New South Wales with my husband Tim and my cattle dog Fleabag. And unfortunately for Tim and I, we were unsuccessful with starting a family, and I used alcohol as a way to block things. It's still a dreadfully taboo subject. It is still stigmatised to the eyeballs, and it is still it's just a place we don't go in rural Australia. And yet, as I discovered, I'm one of a multitude of men and women who are struggling with an increasingly unhealthy relationship with alcohol. That kind of segues into the next phase of my life and how what I'm doing today comes about. So what we're going to be looking at doing is launching an online platform, which will be called Sober in the Country. And it will be an amalgamation of things. It might include, on a certain day it might be a blog, on another day it might be a webinar or an information session. It's essentially just getting resources together in one place, online, virtually. It's a virtual gathering place for people looking for extra resources, information, or just to have a discussion with someone somewhere else who knows where they're at. We're taking the conversation virtually via an online platform to the people who need it most. If I were to win this award, it would be such a magic opportunity, I believe, to just move ahead and do something that's desperately overdue and that needs doing. And I know with all my heart and soul that we will change lives and we will save lives, and it's not very complicated whatsoever. And it would be more than enough for me to see one tragedy save a lot of heartache and pain in the lives of other people simply because they've now got access to information, conversation and education. And you can do extraordinary things with the most ordinary life. And I would just encourage any young woman out there, find your dream and go after it with everything God gave you. Go after it.
My name's Olympia, I'm from Canberra ACT, and my project is an insect farming education and resource platform to teach people how to be insect farmers and use insect farming in their agricultural enterprise. I've been working with insects for a while. I started my company, which is an insect farm, GoTerra, in 2016. So my project is a resource referral and education platform that is designed to educate and inspire people around insect farming. And what the purpose of that will be is that if you are looking for resource and information on how to be an insect farmer, where you can use insect farming in your existing system, or how to leverage insect farming in your processes and procedures, then you can go out and find our platform and it will provide that information. But the project came about because we have this legitimate opportunity to develop this industry in Australia. Australia's on track for only a 40% increase by that time, and with no feasible opportunity to bridge that 20% gap. So we have to make more with what we have. And so insects are a great opportunity to fill that gap. In 5 years' time, I'd love to see this project being actively added to and contributed to by other insect farmers across Australia and the world, so that we can really create a robust and very deep understanding of what insect farming can be. So my message for rural women is that there is no boundary. There's nothing you can't do, there's nothing you can't achieve. And I think sometimes we put that lid on ourselves because I'm out in the bush or I'm far away, and it's like, yeah, but you're all the way out here where the heartbeat of Australia is just pounding away.
The AgriFutures Rural Women's Award is Australia's leading award in acknowledging and supporting the essential role women play in rural and regional industries, businesses and communities. The award identifies and empowers rural women to develop and use their skills to benefit rural and regional areas. The award provides a life-changing opportunity for women who are passionate and courageous and aspire to lead both rural industry and community change. It supports women both financially and professionally, enabling them to bring their innovative ideas and projects to life. Over the past 2 decades, the award has provided more than 200 women across a range of industries with opportunities to achieve positive change. The 2018 award finalists Now join this strong network of female leaders who collaboratively are working to shape the perception of women in regional and rural Australia. The New South Wales ACT Rural Women's Award winner will receive a $10,000 bursary to implement their idea and will have access to business, leadership and mentoring opportunities. The New South Wales ACT finalists each receive a New South Wales Department of Primary Industries Leadership Bursary. Applications for the 2019 award open September 2018. If you're a rural woman who wants to actively contribute to the prosperity of rural and regional Australia and make an impact, we want to hear from you. The award provides an amazing opportunity to develop your skills, make a real difference and inspire other women who, like you, are passionate about primary industries and rural Australia. Apply now at www.agrifutures.com.au/RWA. The AgriFutures Rural Women's Award, celebrating and inspiring the next generation of female leaders across Australia.